Alright guys, welcome back to this week's JJTV video. This week I'm going to bring you something a bit different. So basically I'm going to talk about last year's trip to Kavos. If you haven't seen it already, the link will be in the description of our Kavos video. And I know a lot of you guys out there are booking lads holidays, or girls holidays if you call them that. But yeah, so I'm going to talk about a bit behind the scenes, what we got up to, a bit of unseen footage, about clubs, places, just stuff we've done and stuff I recommend you doing. So yeah, furthermore, let's get straight into the video. So we set off at about 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's say a Monday morning. We went for 10 days, by the way. And at that time, sadly enough, all of us just started playing Pokemon Go. So we were all sat in the airport with our portable chargers on, hitting up them Pokemon. We eventually got on the plane and we had really good seats. We were right at the front. 3-4 hours later, we landed down in Kavos, where we had about an hour coach ride there to our hotel, which was called Odysseus. Odysseus from the front kind of looks like this. It looks a bit like a small bungalow from the front. I think we went straight to the pool that afternoon. No, we didn't. We went straight, I think we went after dinner. Every single day, I think apart from one of the last days we were there, because we would like treat ourselves something different. Every single day, without fault, we went to Big Max's. Shout out to the big man himself. So yeah, for evening meal, we'd get starter, any choice on the menu, main, any choice on the menu, and we'd also get 2 drinks, alcoholic or just soft drinks, and 3 fish bowls between all of us for €7 each. Like, I was getting steaks upon steaks upon steaks. They were probably horse, but they tasted good. So every morning we'd normally start with a bit of relaxing, sunbathing at the pool. When I say relaxing, I mean house music when you're very hungover, with the baking Greek heat coming down on you, trying to just block this massive hangover out of your head. So you'd wake up to probably Stormzy at about 11 o'clock, you'd hit about 12 o'clock, then you'd get the Tom Zanetti house coming on, and then, oh mate, by then you're just like, nah, I've had enough of this. So we normally left the pool at about 1ish to go and get some lunch to Big Max's, or we just go to the shop and get some crisps or something like that. And then we go back to the rooms, get showered. I don't know why we showered. Like, is it just me, or is that just everyone that just showers like 4 times a day when you go on holiday? And then later on in the day, we'd normally either hit up the beach with the pier. I say pier, it was just normally a few planks of wood raised above the sea. As you can see by the footage, like, it wasn't a great pier, but mate, the hours we spent having a laugh on that, jumping off of it, with Harry's appalling salmon of a dive there. But yeah, the pier was probably the best part of the holiday, because we just spent most of the time there, all jumping in, just having a laugh, because it was so much cooler than anywhere else. So a couple of days into our holiday, we thought it'd be a good idea to get a little friendly competition going and have a volleyball tournament. So we randomly picked our teams, 3 in each team, and then we just do knockout rounds, and then whoever gets the most points at the end wins. We were just playing random turns, so that we played each other twice each, and as you can tell by the footage, it got quite heated, and I must say by the end of it, we were all pretty good. As in, I say we all were pretty good, barring the fact of maybe Toby. I think Toby lacked a bit of the skill that everyone else possessed. Drink was so cheap when we went out. Like, we'd go out, guys would be pacing out each way of the bars of our sports clubs going, oh look, €5, we get 10 shots of Sambuca and 5 fish bowls, €5 each. And we'd be like, no, push them away. But I think halfway through the holiday, we sort of got the tactic of one of us would have to act stupidly drunk, paralytic drunk. They wouldn't come over to us because they'd be like, oh, they've got to go back to the hotel. Yeah, so what other stuff did we get up to in the afternoons? Oh yeah, the banana boat. How can I forget about that? If you've seen the last video, Kavos video, you would know what I mean by Toby falling off the bloody banana boat. So we went round, it's about a 15-minute banana boat. Mad, I would highly recommend it. It's like €10. Get like 5-6 mates on the banana boat. Oh, it was mad. I feel bad for Jack and Mark. I'll tell you about that later, about Jack and Mark, why they went on this banana boat. So yeah, €10 each, get on the banana boat, 15-minute ride around the Kavos Sea. And we were going around, he was chucking us off left, right and centre. We weren't that good anyway. But yeah, we were just going along. Here, the driver of the boat goes like, look, look, look. And then we look around, we were like, what's going on? Harris just goes, where's Toby? Harris was at the back. How can you not know that Toby fell off? Toby's fallen off like a good mile back, and we had not a clue about it. So we're looking around for Toby, and we eventually find him, and he's a good, like, 300 metres away. We can only just see his head come over. If he didn't have a life jacket on, it'd be gone. It'd be sunk down by the Kavos Sea. So yeah, we eventually picked Toby back up, wetting ourselves with laughter, as you can probably see. It killed us, but yeah, we've done that. Mad, I highly recommend the banana boat. Some of the time walk around the shops, but it was just so hot in the afternoons where it just wasn't really worth it. We'd sort of wait till the evenings to do that. But as you can probably see, we've got Tesco's, what else we got? We got Asda. We've got a few other places like that that just sell your fake Gucci bags, your fake Armani watches, your like Kavos t-shirts, just weird lighters, weird little figurines, like all stuff like that. And yeah, so we'd get to about 7, 8 o'clock, come back in from our meal, and we'd start preying. We'd all be clumped in. We had 3 rooms. We had me and Barry in one room, Jack, Mark, and Shobi in the other room, and then we had Ben, Harris, Harry, and Toby in the 4-person room. So we normally go to the 4-person room for the pre-drinks, and like there was 2 big double rooms, and then they got like a kitchen. Like it sounds quite big, but when you got like 8, 9 lads in this little kitchen, it gets hot. We had one small window open, the door open, no breeze or anything. We just thought it might help. It probably didn't. It probably just let more air in. So yeah, we'd sit there for a couple of hours, pre, having a bit of horse race, having a bit of pyramid, having a bit of ring of fire. We went for like the half package because the reps come at you at the beginning of the holiday, and they try and sell you a big like €400 package. But as Harry knew that went before, he sort of said don't go for it. But he sort of enticed us in, and we went for like a half package. So I think we went for like the paint party, frat party, and like a couple of others, which was worth it. I would go for, if you can bottom down a bit, I would highly recommend going to all them instead of buying them on the door, because they are bars. Oh, and the boat party was a mad thing. I've got a few videos of it on here now, but like I didn't get anything of the party at the front. It says they rave in the cave, I think it was. You put up outside a dent in a bit of a mountain, and music goes on. There's no rave. There's not really a cave either, but the boat's still a mad experience, which I'd highly recommend. Just don't go expecting a rave in a cave. You just come out with a load of foam all over your face, and half your bag is nicked because everyone's at the back looking through your bags while you're at the front of the boat. So just keep an eye on them. But yeah, so we've done that one of the day. Alright, let's get on to why Jack and Mark did not go to the banana boat. One of the first nights we went, I think it was literally the first proper night we went out. It was, our first proper night out was the frat party. So each hotel was a bit of a rivalry going on about, like, we were Team O, Odysseus. So we get a bit of a rivalry. You have to try and keep your hats at the end of the night, whoever's got the most hats on. You have like a chanting competition, and you have like a mascot competition, which is like a blown up thing. You have to try and let it survive the night. Yeah, you'll go to this massive club and have a bit of a rave, and oh yeah, you get a cup given to you at the beginning of the night, like a red cup, and you have to keep that with you the whole night to get free drinks. You just keep that refilled. If you lose it, you got to buy drinks, or you just nick someone else's cup. So yeah, Jack and Mark got a bit carried away with these free drinks. As you can probably tell, Shobi did as well, so did Ben. So yeah, a few drinks later, we were leaving the club. We were one of the last in there, about 3 o'clock in the morning. We were leaving. Everyone pegged it, and I think it was me, who was it? Me, Ben and Harry, I think it was. We found Mark, and we got them out, and then we were like, where's Jack? So we went back in there trying to look for Jack. We couldn't find Jack anywhere. We eventually found him literally collapsed somewhere. So we walked him back to the hotel. He was a bit paralytic, but we thought he's drunk, that's all we do. Got back to the hotel and he just collapsed, completely blacked out. And I thought, no, this is not right. So we had a paramedic centre right over the road from our hotel. So we called a guy. Me and this paramedic carried him over to the hospital area, and he just dripped him up, put him in this bed, jabbing needles in his wrist, left, right and centre, just putting drips in just to try and get that alcohol out of him, just pump water into him. The buggies. So one day we thought we want a bit of money spare. Me, Harry, Barry found about €100. Not going to say anything about that. We had a bit of money spare, and we decided to rent some buggies out from 2 separate rentals because we didn't have enough buggies in one of them. So the guy specifically said, do not go off road, do not get them wet, don't abuse them basically. Didn't really listen. We met up with Charlie, a mate of ours, who had some mad quad bike. Ours had hit like 30 max, his quad bike would hit like 80. So he met up with us down in Kavos, and he took us round the island, thinking we knew where he was going. We went down some massive, like, really steep hill, and I thought in my head, oh, he knows that we can't get back up this, he must know another way back up. Little did we know, there was no other way up. So there was me pushing up all these, trying to push like a couple 100 kilo buggy up this hill in the baking heat. Oh, it was grim. So we eventually realised that we couldn't push them up there, so we tied, towels together from his quad bike to our buggies to pull them up. We eventually got a few. I think 2 of the buggies made it up there without pushing them or any assistance. But yeah, about an hour later pulling them up, we got back to the rental place, and our buggies were fine. Like me and Barry's and Ben's and Harry's buggies, pushed us back in there, gave our driving licences back to us. The other rental place kicked off big time. We want €160 from you because there's dust on the buggies. I get that he said do not go off road with them, but there was simply dust on them. That was it. There was no damage. He just wanted like €160, and he wouldn't give us their licences back unless we gave him that money. So we had no choice. So we sat there while Harris, the laddie, went and got cash out of the cash point and paid for the fine that they got for the buggies. So yeah, that was quite the eventful day. It was so worth it though. I would highly recommend the buggies. Just pick wisely who you rent them from. Try and go to the English people because the Greek will just con you. So yeah guys, hopefully you enjoyed that video. It was something different, and hopefully you learned a bit from it and it helped you book somewhere good. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed that video. It's something different, and hopefully it sort of opened your eyes about what lads holidays can be. They're not just about drinking, they're also about exploring and just experience with your mates. And if you've got any questions or anything about Kavos or about any other holidays, please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up, it really helps. And subscribe if you haven't already. So I think that is all guys. So try everything, regret nothing. Peace!